Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi, hello, how are my lovelies, my beauties, my royalties? Oh, let's take that deep breath. Babies, babies, babies. Let's take that deep breath. And soon I will be saying, if you need some motivation, listen to one of the music soundtrack things I created. Some of them, each episode, I talk about either what's on my mind or the importance of music, because throughout history, music has meant so much. And especially with American history, oh, I'm going to be petty. A lot of our music is from African American. It is. Even our country music, and that's why they hate Beyonce so much. That's why they hate certain African Americans so much. It's like, Mrs. Nohart, I was like, she kept trying to show me like African American country artists, and I will admit, like, there are very, very, very few, extremely low amount of country artists that I like to be into. Like Dolly Parton, oh, she has my heart. Like, okay, I'm like, she is like a white girl with a black, with an African American heart. So, like, I don't know, she's got this vibe where it's like, I could see her at the cookout, and I could see her playing spades and stuff. And, or she could teach us one of her, the card games they play, but, and I could see her sipping on some brandy and some, Crown Royal was like, some of the other, like the guys at the barbecue and stuff like that here and there. But I don't know. It's just, I feel like we need, especially with everything going on, and we cannot, I'm going to do one that is based off the files. I mean, it's not, well, basically, it's going to be about like let out the secrets, open up files, stuff like that. So that's going to be another one. The first one is we don't want a king, because oh, now he's saying that some of us want a dictator. Like what? No, what? No, no. It's like some women in this country don't even want the first syllable of that word in their bed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So no, we don't want a dictator. No, no. Some of these so-called men don't even know how to be the tater. So yeah, or the only, yeah, well, but anyway, I will be talking about, if you need to just scream or cry or laugh or whatever, maybe listening to one of those. And I might even have collections of comedians too, because oh, Black baby Jesus knows I've been needing to get my mind off things lately. And oh, I want to talk about that on the Nerd channel. But there are some K dramas that I've been watching lately, and I'm going to be rewatching them. But I'm going to go rewatch my favorite, the extraordinary lawyer Woo Young Woo. I always say amazing, but yeah, she's amazing, extraordinary, wonderful, just the woman that played that character, just chef's kiss. Disability, like visibility is amazing. And some people they will never understand that. And yeah, that's that. Like, they don't understand DEI, or they think they understand DEI, but then they don't understand the importance of visibility and being seen. But then a lot of them, when they see people with disabilities come in for the interview, they automatically say they're not going to hire them, because like, I've been to these interviews. I've heard these HR and owners of the businesses say how they didn't want their clients to stare at me, or my walking would be a distraction, or that they know that I would not be prepared for such a job because of, and it was undiagnosed back then. And it's funny, like, they kept saying I had a disability, but the doctors kept saying the pain was in my, yeah. So you already know. If you've been listening to, if you're brand new, you have over 700 episodes, babies. I talk dating nightmares. I talk politics. I talk like medical nightmare, employment nightmare. A lot of my life's been a nightmare. So I've been working on the dream of starting my own business. So you're going to be hearing a lot about that. through the past episodes on the Nerd channel, and so. But so yeah, get ready for the No Kings themed music list. And I'm going to be doing a lot more of river racism and dating nightmares and things. Especially, I'm going to be putting the dating nightmares and river racism together, because it's crazy how many of these no good, bigoted, awful, terrible, racist, like Republican men write me on dating apps calling me out of my name. And I mean, like, N-word, slave, Jim Crow, and they're trying to put me down and trying to tell me that I'm stupid for who I vote for. Yeah. But now, like, and babies, okay. I think it's really amusing right now because, like, even with Mr. No Heart, before he even got elected, and I should not have to say that. It just shows how stupid so many Americans are. But before the first time he got into office, I was just like, this isn't good. No, I was like, because with my anthropology minor, yes, it was only a minor. It's like with my degree, a double minor, it was taking me long enough. My parents gave up on me. They're like, oh, she's never going to graduate. So I had to finish with what I had, in the minor. I was like, good enough, whatever, let's go. But with that, I still study anthropology. I still do research, and I still like the psychology, and even with my other degrees, it's led to me like connecting the dots with all of them. It's kind of odd. And right now with my business or businesses that are the streams I'm creating, I'm now using all of my education. Go back to when I was talking about how at Oakland University, that no good like job, like placement advisor, she was literally laughing at me because with my degrees or whatever. But I don't have anything nice to say about her. So, but I don't know. It's just with Mr. No Heart, he saw how nervous I was, and I was like, this is not good. This is not safe. Like, this man is no, it like I mean, I said so many things back then. I wish I remembered exactly, but I just remember he laughed. And it's like there months ago when I started the why I broke up with Mr. No Heart, this is going to be one of the next episodes. One of the reasons was because he did not take my thoughts seriously. He didn't take my concern in a heartfelt way. He kept saying and he kept telling me, my family's stupid. Yeah, they might vote for him, but the country's not stupid. They're not going to be dumb enough to vote for this man. They're not going to take him seriously. He's a joke. He's this. Oh, well, like, no, no, no. It's like, that'll be so dumb. When he got elected, do you know how quiet my ex got after he got elected? Mm-hmm. But then he was like, oh, well, he doesn't have any powers. Like, remember, we have that. And I was like, I know how the government works. I know a little bit more. I know a little bit better than you. I'm not going to say a lot, but I'll say a little bit more. But he kept trying to tell me how, like, just he can't do, like, well, Supreme Court fixed that. And the Republicans in Senate and the House, like, they fixed that, didn't they? They're passing so many awful, terrible, racist, bigoted things. But yeah, my ex, he was like, oh, they wouldn't be stupid enough. They wouldn't be dumb enough. Oh, it's like, that's ridiculous. Dismissing anything and everything I say. Dismissing anything and everything I say. And his family members. Okay, because here, like, because I'm going to get to the dating part. Like, yeah. But, I mean, I did date him, so, I mean, I'm on topic. But, oh, his mother. Oh, his mother. And it's crazy. When I broke up with him, and it's funny because I officially broke up with him through his family first because, yeah, if you already know, you already know. but they would message me. It's like, oh, I don't know why you're so terrible and blah, 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 whatever. But then it's like with Black Lives Matter, his moms tried to say that I was racist because I agreed with Black Lives Matter. And so then I had to put her in her place. Oh, I don't mean to blah, 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 but it's like, I just know, and it's not fair. How can you just say Black Lives Matter? Look at the history. Look at everything Black people have had to fight for. It's like the Hispanic community, the Asian community, so many of the other communities have what they have because of us. But then a lot of them get treated better than us because they didn't have to fight. They didn't do the fighting. They let us do the work, and then they kind of, yeah. If you don't like, hey, truth is truth, history is history. I'm not saying none of them were in the protests back then, but think about the massacres. Think about the Jim Crow and all the bodies at the bottom of like the seas and things because they wanted to vote, and or they were going around registering people. Like African Americans were eliminated from this earth because they were registering people to vote, because some people were picking up some of their colleagues or family members to go and vote. Next thing you know, you saw them on a tree. But then when my ex's mom had the nerve to say I was a racist, and then I had to put her straight, I'm like, my parents went through desegregation. I was like, with your age, you just missed desegregation. You're old enough to have been a baby around that time, but you just missed it. It's like you have no idea what my parents went through and fought through. And Black Lives Matter means so much more than, like, yes, with the police, yes. And yes, with the police, because I told her the stories. And she was like, oh, the police, they just need an excuse to pull you over because you're so pretty. That was the stupid crap that came out of her mouth. And yes, I've said this a few times and I'm going to keep saying it because if you think that, if you have the nerve to say that, you're stupid. Okay. It's like you're just plain stupid. If that's what you're going to have to come up with to make it sound like it's okay or right for someone to be able to do, like the police officer from Flint, when he put his hands on me for 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh, but it was because you're so pretty. Like, no. And that time it was because of my college graduation tassel was hanging on the mirror. That's why he pulled me over. That's why he poured out all of the belongings out of my bag. That's why he told me get out the car. That's why he had his hands on me for 15 minutes. I think it was over 15 minutes, but yeah, touching everywhere. And one of my ex-boyfriends was in the car, but he couldn't do a thing because he's been arrested before. So yeah, he didn't want to end up going back to jail. So he just, his hands were on the back of the car watching. And at the same time, I mean, I'm glad because I don't know. I mean, he's white, so they want to eliminate, yeah. So, but anyway, white privilege, white privilege. But yeah. Oh, and that's another thing because since it was my car, the police officer said that it couldn't be my car. I can't. No, that is like he kept quizzing me and saying that that wasn't my car and kept asking how do I say my name, and even when I would say it he was like that doesn't look right and accusing me of faking or whatever. But now we have an orange man who with January 6 people who literally said hang Mike Pence, he's acting like, and then wanting to give them reparations. Again, our history, Black Lives Matter. But yeah, they were so against Black Lives Matter. Now they're taking away our vote. Part of Black lives is Black vote. Part of our lives is voting, is voicing. but they're trying to keep us quiet, get us mute. But then a lot of the black Christian pastors are cheering it on. No, this gives the Christian voice. Shut up. Christianity in America started off on bigotry and racism. The American Christian, like, and it's like I forgot who I originally heard it from, but Sunday mornings are the most segregated time in America. It's, yeah, one of the most segregated times of the week. And a lot of white churches, yeah, they don't like us. No. But the orange man, oh, he loves the attention he's getting from the black pastors because that'll give him reason and excuse to be able to say he's not racist, even though he said, people said that the words coming out of his mouth were he would not want to stand next to a black like sergeant or a black woman at any of these like ceremonies or events and things. And then so quickly he will say that a black woman is dumb and stupid so quickly. And it's just disgusting. And then when black students protest because they don't want someone who is against their values and their voice and everything, it's like first she was like, oh, well, we gave you the most money, blah, blah, blah. But now that they don't, like, they didn't invite her or they de-invited her, now as a Republican, yeah, she brags about giving so much, but now she wants to take it away. Look at the Republican Party, look at what they're doing. But then my ex, Mr. No Heart, what all can they do? They're not going to do anything. You think this country's going to be dumb enough to vote him in? You think this country is going to allow this blah, blah, blah? Like, oh, it's so sad and pathetic. Because he didn't take me seriously. And he doesn't understand all, like, there's so many reasons why I broke up with him. But around like, and this time with the election, my legs were hurting so badly. So it's like I think I was more concerned and scared about how long I was going to be able to work. And it's like I was like, okay, so once I can't work, I won't be able to see him. So then I can officially break up after that. That was kind of my game plan. But then I was still scared of, because then I was like, but my mom said no one's going to love me. So now he's the last guy I'm going to be with or date or. And then I was sick to my stomach because I'm like, I'm so disgusted. This is who I ended up with. This is who I'm choosing my last dating days with. This punk, this jerk, this imbecile. Really? Really? The same guy who he said he was a Democrat when we first dated, but yeah, yeah. And that's why now, and this is why I've pissed off so many white men. And some people are like, well, date black men. Oh, so many black men tell me that voting's a waste of time and I'm dumb for voting. And or I'm not ladylike if I vote or if I care about politics or if I want to talk about politics, that's not ladylike. A lady is not supposed to talk about politics or business or investing. Yeah, do you know how many black men have told me this? Do you know how many black men have told me this? And or they tell me black women don't invest. That's what white men do. Then they have their hand out for me to give them gas money. And or some of them, a couple of them have told me, get all your investment money out. One of them, he wanted me to take him on a cruise. He said, yeah, we're going to go on a cruise together with it. We're going to use that money. Yeah, let's like, but then part of me, I kind of wonder, because especially with the whole red pill thing, Some men want me because some white men, but they want me to use it for their business, their goals, their dreams, or they're like, oh, we can get an apartment with that. So yeah, we'll use that money. But then they thought I was dumb. We'll put it in my name, blah blah, like to increase my credit score. The heck we And then I'm like, you want me to rent I don't even like you. I don't even like you like that. I've only like I've known you for a few days. Now you want me to take my money, like, and the reason why, like, I bring up investing because I want to know what they think about money and investing because that's part of the relationship. One of the top three reasons people divorce: money. Some people are like, oh yeah, we're dating and I'm supposed to. I don't care. It's like I'm supposed to be dating to marry. So get right. Like, I talk politics, I talk money, I talk goals, I talk dreams. Yeah, I don't talk about the fairy tale crap, garbage. No. Yeah, it's like I'm not Cinderella. I'm not Snow White. Skip that. No. It's like, how do you invest, or do you invest, or how do you save your money? Do you have even a savings account? How's your credit score? I want to know that. Maybe not the first date. Oh, but I want to know who you voted for on the first. Yeah, and for men who skip that question, then I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I hope you find your girl. I hope. Like, what do you mean? I'm talking to you. Well, no, we're not compatible. What the f you mean we're not compatible? You stupid, no good, blah blah blah. Yes, you better go out with me. You better give me. Oh, now I feel like yeah, you're not safe to be around so quickly. Now you're calling me out of my name or saying I'm stupid because I don't feel like we're compatible. Like, do you know how many men have said that I'm stupid because I didn't want to go out with them because we're not compatible? And then, I mean, because even before I put the standards on the list, when I would say that to guys, oh, it's because I didn't pretend that I have a degree like you're doing. Excuse me? What? Oh, you got a master's in your dating profile. I know you don't have a degree. I know you don't have no master's. Why are you being so stupid? Yeah, this is another black guy. Several men have done this, but this example, another black guy. I know you don't have a degree. Why are you trying to, like? Oh yeah, you got a paid degree. I bet you. Yeah, you went and got went to one of those online schools and just been like, oh, okay, I want to order this, blah blah blah. And I'm like, how stupid are like? And for one, I'm like, I mean, people do that, but that's really expensive and a waste of time. And I actually did the work, took the time, put in the effort, and yeah, yeah. Nah, it's like I'm not gonna be a punk and just pay for a piece of paper. Yeah, my paper has value. It has knowledge. It has credit to it. Yeah, but so many men have told, yeah, it's not, why did you get all this education? No man wants a smart woman. Mm, yeah. And I just want to know why, guys, like, what's wrong with having a smart woman? And I know parts of it's from the church because I've said this in many, many episodes, but my pastor said, he was like, the only book your husband cares about you reading is the Bible. That's the book he wants you to know. And with a lot of Republican men, yeah, there's that one punk of a pastor online. He says that he gives his wife permission to read. And I think she was a nurse or something like, or he's like, yeah, there's been a few pastors where they say that their wives used to, but now they don't want her to work. Like, what? See, and that's one reason why, like, with my dating, I have my standards for a reason. And I've dated a few pastors, never, never again. Especially a lot of these pastors told their congregations to vote for the orange man. I will never date someone that's either encouraged or has ever voted for the orange man. Never, ever, ever, ever. No, not going to happen. And so that means I'm not compatible with them. But then when I tell a man I'm not compatible with them, next thing I know, they call me out my name and they say that I'm stupid for not giving them a chance or not going out with them or not getting to know them. I know enough about them. Once I know who you voted for, that tells me so much. And especially if you're a moderate or, oh, when you tell me you forgot who you voted for. Do you know how many men do that? Because I've heard other women say this too. Because at first I'm like, oh, I'm not going to mention this because no one's going to believe it. But then I've heard other women say it. And I'm like, who? These men think we're stupid. No, we're not going to. Like, really? You really think we're this. They really think we're this dumb. Oh, yeah, I forgot who I voted for. The heck you didn't know. Mm-mm. Is he the man right now who wants to have his own arch? Is he the one that put a huge hole in the White House so that he can build a ballroom? Is he the one that ruined the rose garden and put some kind of concrete, tacky looking, ugly thing next to it? It's like, oh, come on now. If that doesn't ring a bell, is it the one that now put 1.8 like million or $1 billion or whatever so that he can pay the guys or oh awesome. And like you already know I was gonna finish that one, but even with the January 6th people, I bring that up on our first day. And it's like, yeah, with my website, once I have my candles and greeting cards and children's books and novels and stuff, oh, I'm gonna have extra set like portions of my site. One of them is gonna be like if you're on a date night, I'm going to have date night section where it's going to have a list of tons of questions, especially political ones, so that you can, filter out quick. And it's like, so yeah, if you decide, oh yeah, you just want a quickie, okay, I'm probably going to have like another part of the website with affiliate links so that, yeah, so you can get that protection and make sure that you're not going to be stuck with this man for the rest of your life. And yeah, because Mr. No Heart, suppose like see, and I'm gonna have a episode like there's so many episodes I'm gonna have, but I'll still never forget the now. I think he was lying to me because I remember he was like with his ex-wife that he dated her and he was gonna break up with her that the night she told him that she was pregnant, and then he felt like he was stuck with her, but after the breakup, and I mean there were some signs where I'm just like something's really off because he kept going to our Facebook, but he said it was because since she's the mother of their children, she wants to keep up with what she's doing, and like he wants to know what she's up to or who she's friends with. And I'm like, that's creepy, dumb, stupid, and that's desperate. And but then even after I broke up with him, like, oh, I've already read the Reddit message. And yeah, because he wrote me August of 2023 after, like, we've been broken up for over 3 years. And he was like, you still have me blocked. You still have me blocked on Facebook. Well, there's a time limit. No, if I don't want to talk to someone, if I don't want to be anywhere like, no, if I don't want someone to have access to me. Oh, and that's the funny thing. My now boyfriend's ex-wife, I don't block her because I'm petty, because she hates me. Every time she comes to my page, I think it's funny. I don't know that she's how often, but I know she does often because some of the things she does, and it's funny. She's desperate, and she's just, there's so many things I have to say about her, but I'll save that for a year or two when I really, really, oh, yeah, let's just say I have a lot of petty in me. But yeah, when it comes to this whole like government and elections and political voice, so many men told me my vote was stupid and dumb. I wonder how they feel now. I'm going to talk about this some more. Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too.